Hey there. Welcome to Crafty Pete. First, I'm up the seams of this pillow and use it for a little splash guard because we're going to be doing lots of painting today. Your connection is okay. I guess my connection is unstable. I've seen a lot of trucks out here, so I don't think it's me. I think it's our provider. Hi, Texas Lassie. I just talked to Leslie. She's out at a Dollar Tree and was looking for those spring placemats for my neighbor. No luck. I ran in for about 5 minutes to one up the road and no luck. So hopefully tomorrow I'm able to get out and find those before they're all gone because I need one. Hi, Deanna. I saw that you were listening. You were working yesterday. And I just said that I haven't tried cleaning my heat gun off. But I will this weekend. I'm just going to set this little pillowcase. These are the pillowcases I get for the $2 at, thanks, Shaz. It's a little bit cluttered, but we are going to get all that under control. Looks like I'm fixing to eat lobster. Hi, Cupcake. Did you get my message after you sent me a message? We're going to play message tag. Let me see. All right. I don't know if anybody's going to do these with me today, but you are going to first take off those little things from any little frames you got at the Dollar Tree. Take those off the back because those are going to be sitting. Hi, Sam. Hi, Robin. Okay. All right. And you're going to need a good pair of, not a good pair, don't use a good pair of scissors, use a bad pair of scissors. So my dollar is out of everything still, but a new one open. Yay. Hi, Sally Ann. I was on the road this last night. I was taking a class online to learn more about getting into the social media platform, and my daughter texted, hey, I need that shirt by Friday. Can you bring it up tomorrow? I already had lunch plans with my friends that I used to work at the hospital, and I said, no, I'll get it to you by next. Hi, Four Sons Mom. I'll get it to you by next Friday. She goes, no, next Friday is Valentine's Day. I already have a Valentine's shirt to wear. So I'm like trying to figure it out. I haven't used my Cricut for before, and Leslie's heat gun. It's over there, but I hadn't even plugged it in and ran it earlier this morning. Came in here to have my coffee, ran the extension cords, tried to figure out the press before I read the directions because I hate directions. So plugged in my Cricut. I am still using my husband's laptop. Hopefully that guy will be over here today. When M1I, but you're closer than TAM. So I typed Silhouette Studio on my husband's laptop, doesn't recognize it. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Hi, Janie B, or Janie B. My mom's Janie B. So I plugged in my laptop because I knew I had the Silhouette, but I thought, I bet you need Wi-Fi to get into there. And it let me on there. It let me create it, printed it out, and it's a piece of mirrored you have to print it off mirror because it's going on a T-shirt, and HTV, which stands for heat transfer vinyl, if you don't know that. So it was the first time I was doing a mirrored image, got it worked out, and then I went on live to try to show you all, and I'm like, oh, this is not how I usually do it. It's not working. Hi, Tracy. And so ran down to where Leslie and I met 2.5 weeks ago now, and they were so nice and helped me. And the Frisco paper that I got transfer paper and then HTV transfer paper. So I opened this, took a sheet out of it, and they said, oh, you don't need transfer paper because the back of the sheets, the 12 by 12s, that it's already your transfer paper. So I'm like, well, cool. So that HTV, they said, you use it for emblems, and I guess if you're putting something on your car or something. So she wanted Friday. Let me see if I can find a picture. I was happy how it turned out, and then cut my lunch short so I could run it up to her. Says Friday, so she's going to be wearing that this Friday. Here's my peeps that I had lunch with. I worked for them with them at the hospital, and we haven't worked together for 25 years, I think, but we still are very, very close and have lunch. See, I'm already off on a. So I had to run back here after the shirt to get my daughter's keys, ran them up, and had, I think, seven minutes to spare. Hi, Mama Aim. Okay. This is how the beads turned out after we got off. To get hot pink, it's just red and white. And you can do a little tinge of blue to change the color, but I was very happy with how that turned out. All right, if you're doing this with me, we're going to take each of these garden gates makes one lantern. So you're going to clip the feet off. And I've never made this. I've just watched Lizzie and Aaron make them. So it's only time and $2 that we have wrapped up to it if they don't work, or a total of, $1, $2 for what they're going to be. They're actually, I always thought they were going to be sitting in it, but no, you hot glue it on the outside. So we are going to be painting too. And you can use the Waverly wax. I'm not going to because I like the black. And then you're going to use the Waverly ivory to come back. And then you're going to sand some of that paint off to show the details of the scroll work on these. But if you want your lanterns brown, then use the Waverly antique wax. And you're just going to need a blow dryer in between these steps. So we'll probably just get to this today, and then I can do the Valentine's shrink wrap that tomorrow. But you got an idea of how to shrink wrap a gift now. Right? My husband came in and said, man, T, you're just too good. I'm like, yay! Okay. I always look at things before I throw them away thinking, oh, you know what? I'm not going to throw them away. Carrots. You always think outside the box, peeps. So I'm going to retrieve the 4 that I've already thrown away. That's what gets me in trouble, people. I'm not a hoarder, but I could be one very easily. We went out to dinner with my brother and his wife, and I was telling my sister-in-law about the gravy boats that we got over at the my friend's caterer business that they are retiring, and Leslie picked up some for her nieces and nephews. And you know what? I am going to paint around here antique wax. So my sister said, "I'll buy some." I think the gravy boats, they're stainless steel and they were $1 a piece. And she said, "No, I'll buy some. I'll buy 10." And I said, "Okay, I'll buy 10." And so I text her while we were sitting there eating, and are those gravy boats still $1? We'll take 20. And she said, "How about 40 for 50 cents?" I said, "Done." So I talked to Leslie today, and she said, "I'm taking my ex-mother-in-law over there for some gravy boats." I said, "Well, we didn't take them all. She has hundreds, and I think she only bought 6 the other day." So Bob said, "What did you just buy?" I said, "Hush, nothing to concern you." But I think my sister-in-law is going to try to find an engraver and engrave on each gravy boat. But I might do just vinyl, and I don't know if I'll just do a P for my son and daughter-in-law. Don't know what I'll do yet. My stuff is still rolling around in my car because now 2 days in a row I've come in with and I bought big glass vases from her that I'll show you, and a couple hurricane lamps that I think are going to go inside this lantern. I still need to buy some off-white pillar candles too, because I usually buy wonderful smelling. If I'm at Marshall's, you can find me in the candle aisle smelling all the candles. When we moved in, my friend helped me do my candle thing, and she goes, "Okay, there's a couple things you never need to buy in your life again." So the other day I went to lunch with her and I said, "You do know I buy a candle almost every week, but I burn them almost every day. We're not smokers. I just like the smell of a candle burning in my house." So we go through probably 1 week. You're just going to paint that whole, you don't have to paint that. That's going to be, unless you need to. I understand there's some people that need to have it looked a certain way, but you're never going to see that part of it. It is 76 degrees down here today, people. I had a golf pullover that my husband gave me last Christmas because it was 60 something. So I ran out and did that shirt, and ran out to lunch, and then ran to my daughter's school. And it was like $85, $95 because it was from the pro shop. So I definitely didn't want to get paint on it, but it was too hot to keep on anyway. Crazy. I know a lot of you are buried in snow. Rains it pours kind of thing. Wish we had a little bit more winter. It has been cooling down at night. Nice. And it's windy. But I don't get the comments until about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's usually when my bladder says it's time for you to get up anyway. So I love knowing what you're going to have for supper, because I'm like, oh, salmon and whatever. And then somebody said, oh, I'm going to have blah, blah, blah. So what are you having for dinner tonight? I think my husband has a pizza he can warm up, because I have leftovers from last night, well, I went to a Mexican place 2 nights in a row, and we just went and I got shrimp street tacos, and then my friend got chicken tacos, and so she didn't want to take the other one home. So I got a shrimp and a chicken and borracho beans to eat. Hi, Lavender Flower. Four Sons. It's humid today too. Yes, Texas Lassie. I'm sure we have almost the same weather. I might be a little bit more windier down here because I'm closer to Galveston. Tell me what you're having for dinner. Okay. Shoot some heat on that. I always take my Yeti, and the last 2 days I have not taken my Yeti, so I've been so thirsty. Oh, you're in England. Yum. Um, what do you call it? Well, I guess you call it a meat pie because that's what you just said. But what do we call your meat pie over here? Like if I go to an England pub over here, has peas and mashed potatoes and meat. I think you call it. What do you call it? Not you call it something if there's lamb meat and something if there's hamburger meat, but we just call it the same thing over here. Can anybody help me? Pork tenderloin. Oh my gosh, Tracy. Where do you live, Tracy? Can you send Uber over for and drop them off Uber Eats? Have a portion delivered to me. That sounds so good. Okay, we'll put those aside. I still haven't set up my drying station on that table yet. But I'll cut one. I just picked up some more craft paper down at the Dollar Tree today, so use that for a drying station. Okay. We're going to take the Waverly Chalk Ivory and give this a good, not with the brown, put that in water. And when you're dry brushing, that means you start off with a dry brush and just dip it in there. And I'm not going to water it down because I want a pretty heavy coat, and then we're going to come back. Can you see? Yeah, we're going to come back with a sandpaper. This is a new webcam, same as my old one, but a couple days ago we were pixelated, so they sent me another one, and I've got to go. Is yours like that? Your Amazon, you have to go to Kohl's and drop it off, but at least they don't make you package it up and everything. But our Kohl's is like a half hour up the road, so, and I never go. But I guess I will now. So is it better? Is it not pixelated today? Yorkshire pudding. You're talking about that, K-Bay. What is Yorkshire pudding? What do you put in it? Is it a meat pudding? I've been wanting to make these lanterns forever, and every time I went to my Dollar Tree, I couldn't find them, and the guy goes, "Oh, those are seasonal. They'll be here in the spring or whatever." And then, sure enough, they came out with all the gardening stuff. But mine, a couple of them the other day were already gone, because I was going to do a couple extras for gifts and to sell. But these are going to be staying right here. But it looks pretty easy, so we shall see. And then I saw a crafter make, they're obviously all square using paint sticks. So, oh. I've got my 3 words. Sam, you can remind me toward the end, okay? Is Potter in here yet? I don't think I've seen her yet. But the friends I had lunch with, she said, "I haven't subscribed. It's making me do an account." I said, "Well, all you do is download the YouTube app." And my other friend said, I said, "Your kids sign up and subscribe, and your husband." And she said, "Oh, he wouldn't be into that." I go, "I don't care. He comes in and subscribes and then never sees it again." "Oh, okay. We could do that." Okay, girls and boys. Looks like that. And I'm going to run some heat over it. We're going to cut them up in 4 sections now. But don't cut those little pins off of the side if you're doing this. Oh, I found the other bag of the Chex Mix. This is from the Dollar Tree, Muddy Buddies. And I did a taste test because I think this last jar that I'm doing for the Valentine's, it only took 2.5 bags of this. And so what's a girl to do when there's a half of a bag? So it's good if you needed to know that. Want to buy some. Cape Charles area. Where's that, Deanna? Okay. I'm going to try to use my new handy dandy big old pair of scissors. And you're just going to cut 1, 2, 3 places to give you a four sides to the lantern. Straight up the middle. And I'm sorry if you ever see my tongue hang out. It's just something I do. My son does. My husband's like, "You do realize your tongue is," that when I'm concentrating, it comes out. My son sent me a picture today. He's an 8th grade math teacher, about 6 hours straight up the road past Dallas. And either it's crazy sock day or he was showing me he has 2 different pairs of knee-high crazy socks on. I don't know. Then his hair is long, way longer than he ever has worn it. And he's got a headband on. So I'm like, what have you done with my son? And he didn't even answer back. So I'm hoping it's some kind of weird day at school for him to be in that getup. Don't know. Okay. I guess we'll just put one together and then you can do the other one. Nice. Hi, Avalon Apples. Okay, I believe there's this plastic things, but not the pins, and then this one has the pins. So I believe you come up and put those pins in place and then pull it down real tight to lock those into place. Oh, well, that was easy. So now you got two sides already. And now you're going to take one of your boxes and hot glue, put a fair amount of hot glue around it. And just really do a strip all the way at the bottom and then at the top, on the top corners of that box. Ooh, I think you have to work fast because you have to do that other side as well. Then just press. Looking cute, isn't it? Hi, Potter. This one's a little bit short on the side, but I think I saw her hot glue it up and down to connect it to this one. Ow! All right. I guess I'm going to go through. I forgot a step, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't started yours yet, come back with an antique ivory on your box as well. But a lot of that is not going to show because you're going to be covering it up with greenery. So that is just going to be, all right. I'm going to center it and then try to attach it at least to one of the sides. Cute. Yeah. Not perfect, but crafts aren't perfect, are they? So just hold that for a second. I'm not hating on it, Sam. Virginia. My brother lived up there for 5 years, and I never got up there. It was just my daughter was in competitive cheer. My son was in soccer, so I'm pulling the glue gun or the glue that I put down that is not attached to anything away from that. I was at Dollar Tree the other day. I think I've already, getting all the Easter wood and stuff so I could have 3 bunnies going left and 3 bunnies going right. And I don't even know what else I got. And it was a young guy checking me out. He said, like, do you decorate every room in your house with all this? I said, I'm a crafter. I make it. Okay, so at these corners where it's not attached, I'm just going to put a little glue down the center of that where you cut it. And take your glue gun up and down that seam and use your gloves or whatever you use to pinch it together until it dries. Guess we could do the words now. Let me see. No, she didn't paint the box, so abort that. You don't need to do that. Cute, but 2 big pillars. She got the electric ones that looks like it's has that little plastic flicker. It's cute. Okay. Wait, you want to be scared? That's my son. Looks like he needs to be in a lineup. And he's teaching math. Son, I'll show you a regular picture. He's absolutely adorable, so you can see why I'm so frightened. I sold another Valentine's yesterday. Woo woo. Lordy, lordy. I had 6,000 pictures on here. Went through and deleted 4 or 5,000, and now I'm back up to 30, 38 or whatever. Because I'm sure you're like me, and you take several pictures while they're doing a craft or doing a meal, and then you end up with 3,500 pictures again. Well, it has to be coming up. Is Easter 40% off at Hobby Lobby? Does anybody know? I want to go up and get those beads before they're gone. There's a regular picture of my son and his wife, Corey. Adorable little couple. Okay. Another seam up and down. Oh my! And that I just had lunch with. they are fixing to, their daughter is a senior, and they are going to be moving to Canyon Lake, and I have loved her Three Wise Men. She was going to sell them with the house, and she said, I'm fixing to do a big yard sale. I said, if you're selling those Three Wise Men, I'm your buyer. She said, are you serious? I said, yeah. She said, well, they were kind of, she picked them up, forget where she got them, not Canton, but it was their last Wise Men, and they are probably that big, and she has them, they're like stone concrete, and she has them in this alcove. Sometimes your glue just doesn't work on this plastic, so you just have to do it again and hold it. So, do I know where I'm going to put them? No, but I think I've got a family of carolers, so I'll put those on the other table with my little Christmas tree in my dining room, and the Three Wise Men can go up on my big hutch. Can't wait. So, Bob, if you watch this tomorrow, I bought Leanne's Three Wise Men. Oh, lavender flower. Oh, gosh, I'll add him to my prayers. Does anybody know how Nana Patty is doing? And Sam, is your daughter-in-law doing good? She's on bed rest? All right. It adhered the second time. So now you just you can do anything you want, but how I'm doing it is forming a little round thing of lamb's ear, and then I will come back and buy some of those fake little battery candles and put them outside. I have a little, oh, that was not easy. A little fake fireplace mantle outside against my brick that I decorate. I think I got these at $3 at Target section. Last Friday, we were out with our friends. Hi, Mom Kitzner. And somebody was talking about the desktop, oh gosh, saw. Is it called desk saw? Table saw. And it's supposed to cut through the thicker paint sticks. And it was $35 at Harbor Freight. So everybody was rushing out to get them, and I wanted to. And the guy that arranges our Friday dinners calls and makes the reservations at the restaurants and stuff. He goes, and he's from South Africa, so he's got a wonderful accent. He goes, Tammy, don't do that. And he holds up his hand. He lost it down to the knuckle with a table saw. Bob goes, I cut your wood. I said, yes, you do. And you're going to continue to do that. Because you see, I get easily distracted. I don't need a sharp blade at my disposal. But it was going to be neat because it was going to be right here in my craft room. Do you have one, Mama Ames? You just bend your greenery around. take this off, huh? So it doesn't look like I'm eating lobster. I told you all about the polyfill getting a $2 super value pillow from Dollar General instead of the bag from Walmart. But now, my sister's friend dropped off that 10-pound box to me, so I am set. And we are almost officially done with one. Woo! You can change it out for any season you want. I probably won't. I'll probably just leave it like this, and then I'll get a candle to go in there that comes on every night at the same night. But if you wanted, I'm pretty happy with the antique look. But you can just come through there, see how much. Just makes it a little bit more weathered. And if you're having a shower, any kind of shower, 3 going up and down a table or 6 would look really nice. Probably hot glue that little area. If you had zip ties, you can use E6000 and just leave this overnight. Give you a nice hold. All right. Thank you, Sam. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I thought it was going to be way more of a process than it is. So let me see the time. Okay, we'll start on this little Valentine. I'm not going to do the heat, but I'm very happy with that. The other day I got all those scrap-looking finds from that lady. So those flat canvases you get at Dollar Tree, you can paint them any color you want. So I painted them probably a year ago and found them when I was cleaning out. And remember, I got that for practically free the other day. So I'm just going to punch some holes about, oops, did I? We're just going to make a little piece of media art like we did with that 12 by 12 the other day. I got oops, every size of these in every color from Dollar Tree, and only have used them one time this year. Yes, I did way too much overbuying for Valentine's. Oh, it's too thin. It does not like it. Abort that mission. I'll have to check the calendar. I think we're going day scrapping. Maybe not next Monday, but the next Monday. So I'll be coming on live from there, and I'll show you. Somebody's a sewer. Gia is a knitter. We went in November, I think. She was knitting her whole family stockings with their name and the year that they were born. It was so pretty. One, two, six, one. That should be enough. And I think Dollar Tree has paper packs, but you saw all the bundles I got, so I have colors for days. And my friend's daughter is in her senior year down here and decided not to go to school, and she was gonna go these last 9 weeks, and she's just not going to. I'm like, that's so sad. Okay. I have these little love you stickers from that big thing I got, that big haul I did. So I think I'm going to Mod Podge it like that. And again, there's really not when you're doing a craft and it's from you, there's not a wrong way. Mod Podge. I call it Mod Podge. Lady that I was scrapping with said, it's Mod Podge. I said, what? And she said, it's Mod Podge. I said, oh, I'm calling it Mod Podge, aren't I? And she goes, yep. Oh, well. You just Mod Podge down on your canvas. And Mod Podge over that little doily. And that's when you can get saran wrap out and smooth it out to make sure it's not going to bubble up on you. And you can use, once you glue it down on the side, you can use your sanding block to come and just do it at a for you. I so wish I had the thing that said, like a hard of hearing. Christine, me too. I honestly did think it was Mod Podge all these years. I wish it had the hearing thing, so it says, Christine just said, I thought it was Mod Podge too, so then I could interact a little bit better with y'all. All right, I'm just getting stickers. Did you see that dollar cross stitch? That was at Dollar General. But I have not cross stitched forever, so I'm going to do that. And you're just gonna play with this. There's no, just a piece of layered art that you're doing. Oh, my friend that's going to be moving within a year, they said, no, we know we spent the last Christmas at our house, and they're getting the final things of their plans to build the house. She said, I need to get done with the kids, like junior high years, and then I'm going to have tons of scrap paper for you. Okay. Do I need one more thing? Nope. But am I going to take it? Yep. And again, what I don't use, I take up to a place right up the road that has a day program. So on the corners, I'm just going to cut it in half so it has that little half moon look. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Totally just grabbed it and have glue all over my hands now. So I signed up for this online class to kind of get you a better idea of what I need to be doing to get my views up and this and that. So it's been very interesting. I think it goes to Friday. Oh, look, see, I got on my phone to get the 3 words and showed you a picture of my son instead. Whoa. Slippery little bugger. My brother was asking my husband all about his childhood in England and this and that, and I kept on trying to interrupt, and he goes, "Were you there? I lived it." I'm like, I know, but we've been together 29 years. I think I know it, but I was wrong. I don't even know what I was correcting him on. All right. Do a couple more and get to a stopping point. Let me see about the time. Oh, good. We might get right off on time today. You just come back and keep layering and layering, and then you can stick on. You can paint that little what I call naked wood or natural wood. You if you have the this is matte Mod Podge, but if you have the shiny, and or you could even paint these. But I'm not done. I'll show you tomorrow morning. But that's called a mixed media piece because you're just doing layers and kind of just anywhere you want to kind of thing. Okay, let's get to the words. Okay, girls, the letter of the day is M. First one is memories, and I have memory/memory maker. I'm thanks, Sam, Texas Craft Queen. Oh, the next time somebody needs to do my name loud. Hi, ooh la la. Next time Kevin Leonard's in here because I want to put my crown on just to tease him. I'm a photographer, and when I was trying to come up with the name, I was trying to think of something different. I'm like, well, I like the name Memory Maker, but it's already out there with tons of other stuff. I think there's a Memory Maker line of scrapbooking tools and stuff. But I have a sign in my kitchen that says making memories. So I love that. Second word is mirthful. And yesterday was funny. So mirthful, same thing. Just try to have fun every day. I know all of us are going through something, even with, added on the pandemic and people with COVID and people just on and on and on. But try to be mirthful. And the third is moved. Be moved by something, your passion, or okay, on your way out, hit the likes. We've got 33 people in here and 27 likes. So be moved. Whatever moves you, be moved. And that's all. So tomorrow, I'm going to show you how I ended up finishing this. I'm going to finish my other lantern right now. And thank you, Janie B. Janie B. My mom is Janny, Janny, but every time I see your name, I think of my mom. And we're going to shrink wrap the basket. I got these containers at Dollar Tree, or not Dollar Tree, Target, in the $3 section, and I believe they were $1. So I got a couple of those and started putting my magnets that I find at Dollar Tree. And we'll probably do, I got some more palettes today. And so we'll probably do one of these little inspirational Mod Podge it on the palette tomorrow. And the other little plastic containers, I got, you get two stacked on top of each other. So I did 4 and cleaned up my husband's art cart for him and put all of his apple barrel paint in there. So I'm almost positive they were $1. And you got one of these for $1, which has a little shelf in there, and then 2 of the little longer plastic ones that would hold toothbrushes and paintbrushes and this and that. Yay, Deanna. Yes, Potter is going to be making a spreadsheet. She's already done a great job. She went back 17 days and did the title, the 3 words, motivational words, and what I actually made that day. Because, you know, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So a lot of times I get on here and I do not know. Thanks, Avalon Apples. I like that. It's kind of set me apart. And a lot of you have messaged me that you like to hear the 3 words of the day. And what's that? I also have that, the attitude of gratitude saying, and positive vibes and DIY. I like that too. Don't know what I was telling y'all besides thank you very much for being with me today. I am just having a blast. Oh, Potter's Excel sheet. So it'll be what I actually made in 3 motivational words. So if any crafter is getting on YouTube, you can type in lantern and hopefully mine, what my video will be one that you see. Okay. Have a very blessed rest of your day, and 3 with T tomorrow. Thanks so much, mods. Thanks all of you peeps for joining today. See you tomorrow. Bye.